Don't move! Guns were raised. Men in jackets with bold letters, EFCC. Kelvin Okoye, you are under arrest. And you too, young lady. Chizaram screamed, please oh, I don't know what is going on. You are coming with us, one officer said. We received intel that the suspect has a female accomplice. I am not his accomplice, so I don't even know him. I did not do anything, Chizaram cried, but no one believed her. In minutes, they were both in handcuffs. In the cold cell that night, she sat on the floor trembling. Her tears soaked her blouse. Her makeup was smeared. Her hair was tangled. She had no one to defend her. No friend, no Tonya, not even Kelvin. Let me tell you a story of love, of mistakes, and the painful but powerful lessons that life can teach. It begins in a quiet Igbo town where hope burned in the heart of a couple who longed to be called parents. There lived a man, Okezie, and his beautiful wife, Ngozi. Married for 5 years, they waited patiently for the blessing of a child. Every prayer meeting, every vigil, every village crusade, they were always present. Ngozi's voice became a regular cry at the altar. Lord, bless me. Even if it's just one child, I will never ask for more. Ngozi would cry at midnight, her knees on the cold floor, her hands to the sky. And yes, God answered their prayer. One bright morning, the sun shone a little brighter. Ngozi gave birth to a beautiful baby girl. The joy in Okezie's compound that day. Even the village masquerade came out to dance. They named their bundle of joy Chizaram because truly, God had answered them. From that day, anything Chizaram wanted, Chizaram got. Daddy, I want a bicycle. Come, let's buy one for you, my princess. Mommy, I don't want to eat rice, so I want fried rice and big chicken. Nne, I will cook it for you. Chizaram is special, Okezie would say. We waited too long to now deny her happiness. She was their only child, the apple of their eyes. Even if Chizaram said the sky was purple, her parents would nod and say, yes, it is true. As the years passed, Chizaram grew more beautiful, but with that beauty came a quiet rebellion. By the time she reached JSS3, the signs were clear. Chizaram was no longer the obedient little girl who sat quietly during evening devotions. Chizaram, come and sweep this floor, her mom once said. Mommy, I'm tired though. My hand is paining me, she replied, barely looking up from her phone. Chizaram, go and wash those plates. Haba, Mommy, please now, can't you do it for me? I have better things to do, she would hiss, frowning. Teachers started sending reports. Her friends were changing and she was dressing differently. Chizaram's principal called her mom one day. Madam, your daughter sneaked out of school last week during break, and this is not the first time. Ngozi nearly dropped the phone. Not my Chizaram. My daughter doesn't even know the way to the market. And when her mom confronted her, Chizaram denied everything. Mommy, me, go where? How can I do that? Don't listen to them, they are just picking on me because they are jealous. But things got worse. Secretly, Chizaram began going out with friends after school, shopping for revealing clothes. She would meet boys with loud perfume and borrowed swag, laughing loudly at their compliments. Babe, you are such a fine girl, one would say. I love the way you smile, another would whisper. And Chizaram, she would laugh and flip her hair. She liked the attention. It made her feel like a star. After SS3, Okezie sat Chizaram down to discuss university plan. My daughter, your admission is ready. You will be starting university in a few months. Chizaram paused. Daddy, I'm not going anywhere. He looked up sharply. Isigini, what do you mean you are not going anywhere? I want to open a fashion boutique, she said. That's what I'm passionate about. School is not for me. I want to move to Lagos and start my life. Ngozi's hand flew to her chest. Chimo, what kind of talk is this? Her parents were shocked. For days, they pleaded with her to reconsider. Chizaram, at least get your degree first. Then you can run your business later. But Chizaram refused. I want to follow my dream, Daddy. I want to do things my way. I am not a baby again now. Let me go and hustle on my own. Eventually, out of love and perhaps fear of losing her completely, they gave in. They helped her secure and stock up a shop in Lagos mainland through the help of a relative doing similar business. And Lagos welcomed her. Chizaram opened her boutique in Ikeja GRA, a beautiful place with high glasses and tall pink curtains. Her business flourished. Her boutique, it attracted young girls and her Instagram page grew. Her styles were trendy. Her makeup, flawless. She was living the dream. Babe, you have nice styles, oh. You get sense, die. Her customers would compliment her. But something caught Chizaram's attention. It was her customers. They were fine girls, driving Benz and holding the latest iPhones. They wore designer bags as if they were born with them. One day, Chizaram pulled her new friend, who also owned a boutique, aside. Her name was Tonya. Babe, abeg, no vex so. How are you girls affording all this? Tonya laughed. Chizaram, you think it's boutique money that is doing all this? Traveling to Dubai, Zanzibar, and the Bahamas? Babe, we have friends, Tonya said. Big men, odogus, who take care of us. And with just that conversation, the seed was planted. Few weeks later, Tonya introduced her to someone. Meet Kelvin, she whispered. He is young, rich, and very generous. Kelvin had charm. He drove a sleek black car and wore expensive perfumes that announced his arrival 10 minutes before he entered. He knew what to say and how to say it. He showered Chizaram with lots of gifts, took her to fancy places. He made her feel like a queen. Chizaram, you are so beautiful that even a blind man could see it, he said, flashing his white teeth. Don't worry, I'm going to make sure you don't lack anything in this life. And Chizaram, she smiled shyly, but inside her, she bubbled with excitement. Their date started, dinners at rooftop restaurants, gifts that came in gold boxes. Money felt like rain. It was like a dream. Chizaram began to live the life. One day, Kelvin said, "Let's hang out at my place now. You are going to have fun." She agreed. But unknown to her, Kelvin was on EFCC's wanted list. Internet fraud, money laundering, you name it. And that night, they were waiting. As Chizaram stepped into his apartment, giggling at one of his dry jokes, sirens wailed and the door burst open. "Freeze! Don't move!" Guns were raised. Men in jackets with bold letters, EFCC. "Kelvin Okoye, you are under arrest. And you too, young lady." Chizaram screamed, "Please, oh, I don't know what is going on." "You are coming with us," one officer said. "We received intel that the suspect has a female accomplice." "I am not his accomplice, so I don't even know him. I did not do anything," Chizaram cried, but no one believed her. In minutes, they were both in handcuffs. In the cold cell that night, she sat on the floor trembling. Her tears soaked her blouse. Her makeup was smeared. Her hair was tangled. She had no one to defend her. No friend, no Tonya, not even Kelvin. Then she remembered the only people who truly loved her. She borrowed a phone from a sympathetic officer and called. Mommy, Mommy, please come. I'm in the police station for an offense I didn't commit. The next day, her parents arrived. Okazie's eyes were red. Ngozi could barely walk straight. Chizaram, my daughter, talk to us, her father said, his voice trembling. What happened? Between sobs, she poured it all out. The boutique, the flashy friends, the lies, the temptation, the setup, everything that had transpired. Her parents didn't judge her. Rather, they cried with her and they fought for her. They used their life savings to hire a good lawyer. The case dragged on for months. The man, Kelvin, refused to clear her name. She later found out that the real criminal was her friend, Tonya, who had implicated her by using her business account to run illegal transactions. Her lawyers worked hard to prove that she was innocent and rather was a victim. It was her first time visiting Kelvin's house. She was a victim of naivety and misplaced trust. And then, one fateful morning, the judge gave the verdict. This court finds the defendant not guilty. Miss Chizaram is hereby discharged and acquitted. Relief flooded like rain. Her parents hugged her, their tears mixing with hers. But something had changed in Chizaram. Though she was free, she was not the same girl. Chizaram returned home, not to Lagos, but to the quiet streets of her hometown. She sat under the same mango tree she once played near as a child. Days passed in silence and sober reflection. One evening, her father found her sitting alone, staring at the sky. "Chizaram, my daughter," he said gently, "you've been quiet." She looked up. Her eyes were softer now, humbled and tired. "Daddy, I was chasing shadows. I thought I was smart, but I nearly lost everything, including myself." Her father nodded. Sometimes, life teaches you with pain what we refuse to learn with love. She looked at him, tears forming in her eyes. "Dad, can I start again?" she asked. He held her hand. "You've never stopped being our daughter. We will build again, this time on solid ground." That same year, Chizaram opened a new boutique. Not in Lagos, but in her hometown. Her styles were still trendy, but her values had changed. She spoke to young girls about self-worth, dignity, and choices. And whenever someone asked her why she came back to the village, she would smile and say, "Not everything that shines is gold, and not every road that looks easy leads to a good end."